Every computer has secrets, logins, USB plugins, files being touched, network changes, all leaving breadcrumbs behind. The problem is, those breadcrumbs are scattered across event logs and system histories like a crime scene with no labels. Presenting to you, Remo Uncover. Remo Uncover is a simple computer forensics tool that helps you probe what really happened on a device without having to be a deep forensics expert. Instead of dumping raw logs, it turns the mess into clean categories, summaries, and drill downs. With Remo Uncover, you spend less time digging through noise and more time uncovering the story. Let's do a quick walkthrough. When you open Remo Uncover, the workflow is simple. Pick a time window or set a custom range if you want to get surgically specific. Then start the scan. Remo Uncover pulls endpoint traces from multiple areas, user activity, system behavior, and device connections. Basically, the stuff you'd normally have to hunt down manually across several different places. Once the scan completes, you land on the dashboard. This is your control room. Instead of a wall of technical output, you get a structured summary, key categories, item counts, and notable findings that can point to suspicious activity or unusual patterns. Let's go over some of the major features that can help you sniff out the truth. 1. Documents and file activity. This shows documents and files that were recently opened, modified, moved, or interacted with. Think of it as what got touched and when. If sensitive files were being opened and shuffled around, this is where the trail shows up. Probing tip: if you see a sudden burst of document activity in a short time window, especially paired with odd login behavior or external device usage, that's often a sign of staging or tampering. 2. Login activity. This tracks time-stamped successful and failed login attempts, which answers the big question: who got in and when? This is where the innocent mistake versus someone's probing story starts to separate. Repeated failed logins can signal brute force attempts, unauthorized access, or someone testing doors to see what opens. Probing tip: correlate login failures with device connections and timeline events to see if those attempts were random or part of a plan. 3. Compress archives activity. This flags when zip, RAR, 7-zip, or similar archives are created. In the real world, when people want to move a lot of data quickly, they often compress it first. It's a classic package it up and ship it out move. Probing tip: archive timing is loud. If a zip appears right before a USB connection, or it's followed by deletions, you may be looking at deliberate packaging for exfiltration. 4. Screen recorders and remote tools. This identifies remote access tools like TeamViewer, AnyDesk, RDP, and VNC, plus screen recording or monitoring apps. These tools can be legitimate, or they can be the perfect setup for silent control, surveillance, and unwanted access. Probing tip: check for remote access services set to automatic startup that aren't normally used. That combination often indicates persistence, meaning it's designed to stick around and come back after reboot. 5. Web activity. Finally, web activity. This shows recent browsing records, downloads, and visit sequences, which helps connect intent to action, because suspicious activity usually leaves a trail online first. What was searched, what was accessed, what got downloaded, and what happened next. This becomes especially powerful when you correlate it with new apps, new scheduled tasks, or outbound network activity. Apart from these, there are several other metrics that Remo Uncover arranges for you. Make sure to consider all of them before correlating suspicious patterns. Download Remo Uncover today to weed out suspicious behavior.